Hello everybody, I'm Sarah, he's Jordan, and welcome back to 2017's first edition of Seahawks Central Sports. We hope you all had an amazing holiday break and are ready to start this new year.
Along with that, we're going to keep you up to date with all the sporting updates around campus, so let's do this, Seahawks. Now, over the Christmas break, as most of our students got a chance to head home for the holidays, our basketball teams were in some serious non-conference action trying to rack up some big wins, starting with our women's team as they faced off against Division II rival Catawba College at Trask Coliseum.
Yep, our ladies put on quite a show as junior guard Madison Rocky led the way as UNCW provided a record-setting performance from three-point range to cruise right on by Catawba 91-64.
Yeah, Rocky was able to tally in a career-high 28 huge points after knocking down three after three after three as she hit 8 from 12 from behind the arc. Junior guard Diamond Willis nearly recorded a double-double as she added 18 points and 9 rebounds.
Now after that big win at home, our ladies left ILM to head to Knoxville to face off against the Tennessee Lady Volunteers. Going into a big hostile environment, the Seahawks had a big challenge facing them.
Yeah, unfortunately, having 5 players reach double figures was too much for the Seahawks to handle in this big-time non-conference matchup. Tennessee ended up outscoring UNCW by a 27-7 margin in the third quarter to ultimately pull away. The Lady Vols took this game 90-54 to give our ladies their 6th loss on this young season.
And now in this brand new year of 2017, the Seahawk women's team started off with their first conference matchup against defending CAA champs JMU. Junior center Rebecca Banks posted a season-high 10 points in UNCW's first loss to James Madison 51-73. The Hawks only shot 35% from behind the arc and only 45% from behind the free throw line, which is down from their last 2 games.
That's right, Sarah, and just a few short days after, the Seahawks were able to play in Trask again to take on the University of Delaware. Knowing that the Blue Hens posted a high advantage, Coach Adele Harris focused on ISOs and defending the post. But it was too much for our women to handle as they fell to Delaware 63-52. We were inside the post game with Coach Harris as she commented on the disappointing loss, so you guys take a look.
I think a really hard-fought game on both ends. Know it's going to be a grind to score points versus Delaware. Disappointed that we weren't able to play at a faster tempo, get easier opportunities, whether it be in transition or second chance points. It's deflating. You know, we talked about that with our team, about the toughness you got to have. You can't just be out here throwing punches. You got to know you're going to get hit some too. And then how do we respond to that?
Tough start for our women, but hoping to see some big moves in the upcoming matchups. Now, our men's basketball team has been on a high after beating non-conference foe East Carolina 81-71. Over the break, our men's team hosted ECU, which was definitely a big game for them, as our backcourt tandem of Denzel Ingram and CJ Bryce were able to combine for 51 huge points to secure the win over the Pirates. That marked the 10th time the Seahawks and the Pirates have played before a sellout crowd in Wilmington, and we have won all of those contests. Now, check this out, Sarah. Denzel Ingram, 26 points, and C.J. Bryce, 25 points. And even Chris Flemings was able to add in 12 points and a game-high 9 rebounds. We definitely have the best backcourt in the CAA conference this season, with most of the guys deserving to make all CAA conference teams.
A few short days after this win, next was an even bigger, more high-profile game for our men as we traveled down south for a matchup against ACC powerhouse, the Clemson Tigers. This game had hype written all over it for Seahawk and Tiger fans all around. All ACC forward Jorden Blossom game scored 20 big points to lead the Tigers, and Denzel Ingram did the same for the Seahawks. Even with nice contributions from C.J. Bryce with 18 points and Devontae Kaycock with 14, it wasn't enough to get past Clemson as they shot 55% to get past the Seahawks. But men's hoops are staying hot in 2017 as they opened up with a big win against CAA rival Elon, defeating them 79-63. Previous CAA Player of the Year Chris Flemings and sophomore C.J. Bryce led the way with 19 points each in the home win over the Phoenix. The Seahawks are undefeated at home so far this year and hope to keep that streak going all year long. The last time that UNCW went undefeated in Trask Coliseum was 1997. We got to catch up with junior guard Jordan Talley, sophomore guard C.J. Bryce, and head coach Kevin Keats after the big win. Check it out.
We came out strong. I think we started off 23-3, and that's just all because we was ready, and that one day prep helped.
Yeah, like Jordan said, we came out to a really good start. All our shots seemed to be falling. And once they stopped falling, I think we stopped defending. That's what Coach Keith said at halftime. And coming down in the second half, we just wanted to defend more, sit down, and not worry about scoring because our offense would be there.
I thought our defense was tremendous the first 10 minutes of the game. I thought we totally disrupted them out of everything that they did. And the one thing that I talked about with our guys at halftime is we're a very good basketball team, and we could be a special basketball team. We've got to find a way to keep defending when the shot's not going in.
Continuing on the road, the men's team traveled to Philadelphia and Delaware to take on Drexel last Thursday and the University of Delaware on Saturday. Now, redshirt sophomore Devontae Cacott continued his season-long dunk fest against the Drexel Dragons after previously breaking the UNCW record for dunks in a single game earlier this year against Pfeiffer. Now, Cacott also leads all Division I athletes in field goal percentage with an astounding 81% from the floor.
All 5 Seahawks starters scored in the double digits against Delaware, with sophomore superstar C.J. Bryce leading the way with a career high of 28 points. Now, the men returned to Trask Coliseum to play William & Mary on Thursday in hopes of improving their conference record to 5-0, which is the first time that has happened since the Seahawks joined the CAA in 1984. Tip-off's at 7, so let's pack Trask and support our Seahawks. That's it for this week's edition of Seahawks Central Sports. Check back in with us next week as we keep you up to date with all the sports around campus.
That's right. I'm Jordan Hardrick. This is Sarah Tamer, and thank you for tuning in this week. Have a fun and safe weekend, Seahawks, and be sure to be real and keep it Teal. See you guys next week.